Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Pat. Just want to welcome you to the opt-in description of the ECE framework. One of the things I think is very important is, not only to create a roadmap for your career, but to also write it down. And with the education certification experience framework, I think this is an excellent tool that you can use to actually, to write down and forecast what you want to accomplish in regards to SMART goals over your career. But before you can actually do that, what you really want to do is you need to know where you came from, so that way you can know where you're going. So if you take a look at the ECE framework, what you have here is, if you start here from the left column in column B, you notice I put the year. Then in the next column, I put education, certification, experience, and then the actual number of years that you're actually in your career in regards to your experience. And the goal is to start all the way back from high school. Basically, kind of mapping out when you got your high school diploma, what year it was, what your basic experience was at that time. And what you want to do is every year after that, you want to map out everything you've done into present date. Whether that be, graduating high school. For myself, I went to the military, eventually went on to get, a bachelor's degree and get, multiple industry certifications, start off kind of working as a military communications soldier, and then becoming a contractor, in regards to in the technical field, and getting into management, things like that. And what you want to do is I like to, for the next 5 years of your career, you want to map out what you're going to do over the next 5 years. So what I would recommend is that every year you want to accomplish one SMART goal. Every year you either want to be getting an industry certification like a Security Plus. The next year you want to get a promotion at work, and maybe the year after that you want to get your associate's and bachelor's degree. Now, what does that do over a 20-year period, 20-year career? If you map out what you're going to be doing one thing per year over the next 20 years, how much wealth would you build in your career in regards to the labor category opportunities or requirements that you meet in order to qualify for certain positions? And then, not to mention, you're almost organically creating momentum. At PCT, we actually do believe that knowledge acquisition is a compounding asset. So as you get your Security Plus and you're gaining those lessons learned, as you get more experience at work, as you get that traditional education by getting that bachelor's in IT or that bachelor's in business, you see all of that acquisition of knowledge is going to allow you to learn more things, and how you kind of collaborate them all together to form almost a new way of working. So I like the ECE framework to map out all of your future goals, so that way exactly, you'll be able to start forecasting what degrees you're going to get and when, what certifications you're going to get and when you're going to actually get your promotions. I think by the time I became program manager, I knew when I was going to become director, when I was going to become vice president, and then from there, when I was going to actually start my LLC. So I think that's a very, very important tool, and I definitely recommend everyone take advantage of this free resource and begin mapping out your career.